Today, we need to talk about what is Israel doing in Lebanon and why. Israel is killing Hezbollah terrorists in Lebanon. That's it. Terrorists who murdered 241 United States Marines in 1983. Terrorists who murdered 12 Druze soccer-playing children in July 2024. Terrorists who displaced hundreds of thousands of Israelis in northern Israel from October 8, 2023 to early 2025. Yes, October 8th. 2023, when Hezbollah decided to, yet again, indiscriminately fire rockets into Israel in the hopes of killing as many Israelis as possible just one day after Hamas tried to annihilate, that is genocide, Israelis and Israel. That's what Israel is doing in Lebanon. But I know a lot of you are asking, but why Israel? Because the United Nations and the rest of the world would rather see dead Israelis than do its actual job. I know the next question. What's the United Nations job? Explicitly to not let this happen, to not allow Hezbollah to fire rockets, for terrorists to not build tunnels south of the Litani River, yet here we are. We are here because UNIFIL, the United Nations interim force, guess where? In Lebanon, is worse than useless. They are counterproductive. Having UNIFIL in Lebanon is like having the Sackler family sponsor an addiction treatment facility along with Grey Goose. Hezbollah is primarily to blame for what is happening in Lebanon right now. A little bit so, too, is the Lebanese government. Iran is secondarily to blame, and the United Nations is right there with all of them. If you all simply did not allow terrorists to murder Israelis from the north for 4 decades, none of this would be happening. But now it is, and it's your fault. And for all of you who want to say, but Israel would never abide by a ceasefire or a peace treaty. Really? Really? Have you talked with Egypt since 1979, even though that's how Hamas got much of its weaponry? Have you discussed this, with Jordan since 1994, even though plenty of terrorists murder Israelis by coming through Jordan? Yeah, that's a strange one. How about even more recent history? What about the UAE since 2020? Real strange, huh? It's one of those things that if you just think about it for a moment, it makes a little bit of sense, right? It seems like if you don't try to murder Israelis and annihilate Israel, Israel is a damn good friend. Trump knows it, by the way. So remember that today, as the horseshoe ends of the left and right start making out with each other and remarking how this is on Israel, why is this happening? Because plenty of people, terrorists, and countries on earth want dead Israelis and the erasure of Israel, and Israel doesn't. Israel's making sure it doesn't. That's all. Simple pashut. This is the Red, White, and Blue Jew, aka Jake Donnelly, saying until next time, folks. See ya. Bye-bye.